Hi, so I'm going to give you a quick overview on how you use ClassDojo. You're either going to sign up for a new account if you don't have one, or you're going to log into one that you have. You, of course, would be the teacher. And I'm going ahead and logging into my account. Now, I've already gone ahead and created one. I did an example video earlier. It didn't work very well. But if you wanted to add a new class, all you do is click here, name it, and select your year. I'm going to go back here and see if I can finish. We'll just do a third one. It's all right. So we're going to add a new class. So example 2. And this time we will be a first grade. I'll add my class. Now the wonderful thing is that you can go ahead and choose students who are already in the system from a previous teacher's group. I'm only going to do mine because I don't want to mess up anything that the school has going on. So as you can see, as I type in letters, it populates with students' information. Once I've added all my students, I'm going to click Done. You can stick with the positive skills that it has already for you, or you can add a new skill. You can pick a different little emoji for it if you want, and you can pick how many points it's worth. You can also do that in the needs work. Again, you pick the emoji, you name the skill or the off task or the behavior, and then you choose how many points they lose associated with that behavior. Once you've done that, you get to choose what the parents are allowed to see if the parents connect an account. And then it's going to give you some invitations to send to the parents. Mine's going to load up right here at the bottom. I'll pull it up real quick. So this gives you some directions on what you need to do. And then it's going to give you some parent letters to send home with your students. They are individualized, so this one is for student 5. It gives the parents a specific code so that when they log into the ClassDojo app, they can see their child's behavior. And I will show you what it looks like from a parent perspective in another video. The students are also able to create an account and look at their points, and that's the code that they would use. And all you need to do, if you need another set of those, is when you click on your classroom, if I click here, I can click on settings and connect parents, and it'll give me another set of invitations. Again, it'll give me the same exact set as I did before. Now, once I have all of my students, I can use the app on my phone or my iPad, or I can keep it up on my computer, and you can give individual students, points for doing things that they're supposed to be doing. You can also take away points. I don't have any set up, but you can take away points for things that they're not supposed to be doing. You can also give the whole class a point for working hard. Now, what I liked to do, especially when I was doing my small groups, is I can create a group. So I can take student 5 and student 1, and I can call them group A. And I'm going to create a group. So those two are together. I can create another group with student 4, student 3, and student 2. And I'm going to call them group B. Now, when I'm in small groups, group A might be with me, and group B is out working on their centers. So if I go back to, here we go. If I go back and I want to give group B points, I can award that whole group a point for working hard, even though, so that I don't have to click on every single individual student, and it will reflect on their individual points. Now again, this is just a quick overview video, but I'll show you where you can view the whole class. These are the things that they have been given points for. And then you can see when exactly points have been given, so that if by chance a student gets a hold of something, you can, oh, student 2 didn't really earn that, I'm going to remove it. And you can remove that point so they don't screw up all of the points that you've done. Now, another thing that I like about ClassDojo is that I can keep attendance. You can see that I've marked student 5 as being absent on the 22nd. So if I want to do it for today, I just click on today. I can record my attendance, and I'm going to record student 1 as being absent. Now I believe when we go back, yes, now student 1 has been grayed out. So if I give the whole class a point for being on task, student 1 did not earn that point because student 1 is not at school today. So it will keep track of that for you, and then it's a great reference. If you have to go back and do an audit of your attendance, you're able to do that quickly. Again, you would just click on your reports and click on your attendance. And here is a week. You can go back and see last week, 2 weeks ago, again, as far back probably as you really want to go. If you want to see individual student behavior, if you're going to have a parent-teacher conference with a specific student, let's say I'm going to have a parent-teacher conference with student 1's parents. It'll show me an overview of that student. It'll show exactly when they received their points and what they received their points for. And I can view it as a spreadsheet. I can download it, so I can print it for that parent, and they can take it home with them. Now, this was just a report for this week, but you can go back and you can do it for the entire school year, or maybe they had a really rough day yesterday, so you just want to do it for one specific day. You can customize as much as you want to within the report. Another good component of the ClassDojo is the stories. This is kind of like Facebook, where you can post little things. On the 24th, I posted that we were having lots of fun today. You can add a photo. It might ask to access your photos, add a file. Maybe you're gonna drag your homework for the week. Maybe you have it loaded on your computer, so you can drag a file in there, and you can add something like, here's the homework in case you don't have it. That way, parents can simply access the file and print it from home, and they don't have to ask you to send them another copy. And then you just post it. And then you can do individual messages with students' parents that have connected with ClassDojo. I created an account for student 5's parents so I could give you a tutorial of the parent version of ClassDojo. So this parent is connected. For these, it says invite parent. They have not connected an account. So that's why it says invite parent. But I'm getting a message that my time limit is almost reached. I'll continue in another video to show you some of the great resources that ClassDojo has, and hopefully be able to show you and answer any questions that you may have.